Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, hi, good morning. My name is Sam, and we are going to talk about some exciting upcoming tours today. I'm going to leave everyone unmuted, so please feel welcome to ask questions along the way. Each participant tuning into the presentation will be entered into a drawing to win 2,500 loyalty points. The winner from today's presentation will be announced next month. Before we begin, let's see who our winner from June's presentation is. Give it a spin. And the winner is Herman B. I'm going to write that down. So congratulations, Herman. You will have 2,500 Anderson loyalty points added to your account today. These can be used to reduce the cost of future tours, and they do not expire. And just a reminder that the earlier you book, the more points you earn. Here's a quick list of the tours and dates that we will be going through today. We'll cover our annual birthday bash, the Pigeon Forge Spectacular, and New England Fall Foliage. First up, our annual birthday bash, departing September 5th through the 8th. The birthday bash is such a fun experience held in a different city every year. Join us this year in Nashville as we celebrate 87 years. In the past, we've taken up to 12 coaches. I'd like to get back to that someday. Okay, home base for this tour could not be a better one, the Gaylord Opryland Resort. During the recent bus conference, I actually got to tour the resort, and I totally underestimated this location before seeing it myself. It's one thing to hear about it, but when you get there, it really is something else. You will see some of the 9 acres of indoor garden atriums, which was easily my favorite part of the stay there. We do have atrium rooms available on this tour. There is an additional cost to have an atrium room, but if you're a plant person like myself, it's worth the view. And then here is a video from the Gaylord Opryland Resort.
Gaylord Opryland Resort and Convention Center brings the toe-tapping magic of Nashville to life. Discover extraordinary environments and 9 acres of indoor gardens, capturing the grandeur of the Old South. Indulge in our award-winning spa. Savor a meal at one of our many restaurants. Enjoy bountiful recreation options, including our own indoor Delta River flatboats.
Sorry about that.
Meet the extraordinary with over 700,000 square feet of meeting space, unique networking venues, and personalized service from our team of meeting and event experts. At Gaylord Opryland, find everything in one place so you can have it all.
Okay, and here is the General Jackson Showboat, the Grand Showboat of the South. We're going to kick off our celebration on the first evening with a dinner cruise and show on the Cumberland River. And here is a video of the showboat, so you can take a little peek there.
I'm here with Patrick Walker, the GM, General Jackson Showboat. We are very excited to do an inside look. We're going to get a little bit about the history. This is one of the must-see attractions in Nashville. Patrick, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
We're excited to do this. Thanks for letting us on.
Glad to have you here.
Virginia, down the mama, take me home, country road. Life is older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, down the mama, take me home.
A lot of modern controls, a lot of technology that helps with navigating up and down the river, but we have an experienced crew of captains and deckhands. We always have 2 captains on every cruise, and we carry a chief engineer and an oiler in the engine room. The least tenured captain we have has been here over 25 years. The General Jackson started operation in 1985, and this is our 37th year. The boat itself is 300 feet in length, it's 63 feet wide, and it's 77 feet to the top of the stacks. A few challenges on getting under some of the bridges, but we can lay those stacks down, and that helps us out. We encourage anybody who hasn't been to the boat, we've heard of locals who haven't been before, please come out and take a visit and experience the river like you've never seen it before.
Hey, day 2 begins with a guided tour of Nashville, Music City, USA. On this tour, we'll see things like the Ryman Auditorium, Tennessee State Capitol Building, the Parthenon, Honky Tonk Row, Music Row, the Country Music Hall of Fame, Fort Nashboro, and more. And then here is a peek of downtown Nashville. We'll just watch a little bit of this. When I was there, I could not believe just how alive it felt. I mean, the music, the lights, even the locals, they're just so friendly. So let's take a peek there. After some free time in downtown Nashville, we head over to the Ryman Auditorium. This is the Mother Church of Country. I got to check this place out too when we were down there, and it is such a beautiful historic building. I'm gonna play the video for you so you can see it here, but you'll see it is really fun.
Welcome back to Nashville, everyone. Finally tonight, many a young musician has traveled to Nashville with a few dollars in their pocket, a guitar in hand, and dreams of standing on this very stage at the Ryman Auditorium. After all, stars from Elvis to Johnny Cash to Duke Ellington played here. Music is the soul of this city, from Broadway to the back alleys and beyond.
Now that's the Mother Church right there.
And if these walls could talk, they'd probably sing an anthem to music history.
This building has been and continues to be the gathering place of the city.
The Ryman Auditorium was built in 1892 as a place of worship. Since then, it's evolved into the Mother Church of Country Music and much more.
You name it, we've had it. Comedy, gospel, blues, rock and roll.
Jazz greats and rock and roll legends performed here. Presidents attended events, and those who have taken this stage say there's no other experience quite like it.
1999, 2000 was the first time I ever walked out on that stage, and you're hit with the gravity of it.
In 1943, its most famous act arrived, the Grand Ole Opry, the show's home until 1974. Stars like Dolly Parton and Charlie Pride made their Opry debuts right here on this stage.
Johnny Cash.
Carried into living rooms, the Opry show became America's longest-running radio program, helping cement Nashville's reputation as Music City.
Where we're we're standing as the most historical stage in country music.
I met up with country music star Michael Ray.
Do you remember the first time that you played in this auditorium?
I do, yeah, you never forget it. You feel that energy from the men and women that made this room what it was back in the day.
And then, grabbing our instruments, I got to experience my own Ryman moment.
I started loving you again.
Okay. We will have dinner included for you tonight. We are still on day 2. After dinner, we are headed on over to the Troubadour Theater for the Nashville Jubilee Show, a hilarious country comedy show featuring music and comedy favorites as made famous by Conway Twitty, George Jones, and more. Here's a peek into that.
Nashville Jubilee Country Music Comedy Show is here. Gil Grand performs the songs of George Jones, Ray Price, Buck Owens, to Randy Travis, George Strait, and Alan Jackson, while Jenny Carson keeps you in stitches with an unforgettable comedy experience. The 90-minute show is backed by award-winning musicians, complete with a classic wardrobe that will take you back to the golden age of country music. Every Wednesday night at the Troubadour on Music Valley Drive. The Nashville Jubilee. Tickets are on sale now.
Alrighty, and then before I continue, I just wanted to say that I think we do have some tour directors and maybe even a couple of drivers logged in here. So if you have any comments or anything to share on any of the locations we touch on today, you're welcome as well to join in on the conversation. So now we will hop back on over to day 3 with a touring of the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum. As our special guest, you will enjoy a private event featuring a hit songwriter. They'll perform and share stories behind their hit songs. Let's see what that is.
As the Smithsonian of country music, the Country Music Hall of Fame brings together the story of the genre and is a key part in a trip to Nashville.
As you walk through, you follow the evolution of country music. There's a mix of artifacts, recordings, video footage, and so much more.
This is my girl. This is the Shania Twain exhibit. Canada represent here. I love her costumes. I recognize the one with the hood, and I love that one, and I love that one.
Can you believe there are over 2.5 million artifacts inside these walls?
Check out all these golden records, so cool.
The list of artists featured here is long. Hank Williams, Reba McEntire, Dolly Parton, you name it, they're here. They're both permanent and limited engagement exhibitions, so with each visit, there's something new to see.
That museum was incredible. I can't believe how much authentic memorabilia they have. I can't wait to go home and put my favorite record on.
This afternoon, you'll have some free time to explore the resort and check out those atriums. There is actually quite a bit to do at the resort, but don't expend too much energy as we are headed back out for a lovely dinner included. After dinner, we'll attend the world famous Grand Ole Opry. Before I play the video, I just want to mention that we will not be touring. She mentions that in this video. I just want you to get to see where we'll be. So here that is.
The Grand Ole Opry is one of the most iconic stages in country music, and today we're getting a backstage tour.
The Grand Ole Opry is the longest running radio show in U.S. history, and it's been showcased for the icons of country music all the way back since 1925. The tour runs about 1 hour.
I was lucky enough to have a private tour, but you'll be joining a group of up to 30 people.
This one called Into the Circle is in honor of the very first time that an artist takes our stage.
Each of the dressing rooms honors country music legends.
Wow. So they call this dressing room the crown jewel because it.
All right. And on our final day, we will travel home with new friends and fun memories. We hope to celebrate with you in September, and there is still time to earn single points on this if you book by August 6th. Did anybody have any questions on this tour, any of the inclusions before we move along? Alrighty, we will scooch on over. And we sure do love Tennessee as we are headed to the Pigeon Forge Spectacular next. This will be September 16th through the 19th. Are my fellow Dolly fans logged in right now? Because this is a great tour for you and for me. We are going to spend 3 nights at the Inn on the River, seen here. This is a really nice day. If you have traveled to the area with us before, you might have stayed here. We are going to kick off day 2 with a 3-hour guided tour all about the area's most famous resident, our girl Dolly Parton. And here she is.
Hi, I'm Dolly Parton. You know, I loved growing up in the Great Smoky Mountains and seeing the beauty that God created in those hills and valleys every day. Now I want to invite you to experience all the fun, adventure, and beauty of the great outdoors in my hometown of Sevierville, Tennessee.
All right, and what you see here is the Island Pigeon Forge, where we'll have some free time for shopping and lunch. Now let's let you take a look and see what will be there.
Hi, I'm Meredith with Visit My Smokies, and today we're at the Island in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. Come along with me and let's get an insider's look. Thank you so much for having us. This place is absolutely beautiful. Tell me a little bit about this place.
Well, we are a 22-acre multi-venue. We have a centerpiece of the wheel behind us. It's 200 feet tall. It is one of 4 of the tallest in the United States. There are 42 gondolas with 1 VIP gondola that has leather seats, special viewing where you can view through the glass bottom in it. And it's we've had many anniversaries, proposals on there, and it's a very nice gondola.
I understand that the wheel is obviously the focal point to the island, but I know there's so much more here to see. Would you mind taking me around and showing me a couple?
Sure, would love to.
Great.
Meredith, the Timberwood Grill is an original concept. It's the first of its kind. We have a Mountain Lodge theme in there, and the menu is spectacular. And on our right here, we have the shooting gallery. We have a lot of families that come and do that and experience that and have a lot of fun. We have one of the neatest arcades there is in Pigeon Forge. It's 6,000 square feet, and it's clean family fun. And here in front of us, we have the Flying Horse Carousel, which is a great ride for the family. We have a combination of Dude's Daiquiris and Mellow Mushroom Pizza, which is Mellow Mushroom Select. And then we have a wonderful patio that people can come and sit and listen to our live entertainment that we have every night. We have Annie Ann's and Cinnabon, which is probably 2 of some people's favorite items to buy. This is one of 10 in the United States that is a combination between the 2. It's a concept that is fairly new. We have Smoky Mountain Sunshades, the Fudgery, which is a well-recognized franchise. We have Thunderdome, which is a trampoline type, and kids love it. They can get on there, they harness up, and they do.
Okay, and then we are off to enjoy the Remembering Red tribute show.
Hi, and welcome to the Red Skelton Tribute Show, now performing here in beautiful Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We look forward to seeing you at the show, and all the characters are going to be there, including Freddie the Freeloader. You're also going to get to see a little bit of Clem Cadiddlehopper, and of course, those 2 seagulls, Gertrude and Heathcliff. They'll be flying in and let you know what they've been observing in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. So we look forward to having you on out. Family-friendly show. Call for your ticket.
After a good laugh at the comedy show, we are off to the amazing live equestrian and four-course feast at Dolly's Stampede Dinner Theater. We'll get a peek of that in our next clip here.
Book now. Dolly Parton's Stampede.
The world's most feasted dinner attraction. Don't miss it.
All right, day 3 is spent at Dollywood, the Smoky Mountain theme park. There is potentially a lot of walking here, but it is totally at your own pace. There is so much to see and do, from rides to entertainment, award-winning dining, and an incredible guest experience. As if anything less could be expected from the Queen herself, who once said, "If you see someone without a smile, give them yours." We have a really fun clip in the next video to show you here.
If you're looking for a place with rides, shows, thrills, and adventures the whole family can share, if you're searching for a park that serves up food for the mind, nourishment for the soul, and lots of liquid refreshment, if you're hoping to turn a day of family fun into a lifetime of memories, well, what are you waiting for?
He's so cute. And then after a day of adventure, we're off to kick back, relax, and enjoy the Country Tonight show.
Live from the heart of Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, it's Country Tonight. Talented musicians and dancers bring to life the biggest hits and brightest stars of country music, with contemporary chart toppers to classic country legends. From the strong talent of our youth performers to the incredible performers of stage and song, where the Country Tonight theme of faith, family, and freedom resonate throughout with powerful gospel harmonies and a moving salute to the military. If you're looking for the best live entertainment value for your group, look no further than Country Tonight. Voted Best Show in the Smokies and Best Live Country Show in America. Country Tonight offers incredible group pricing, personal greeting and seating, complimentary tickets for driver and escort, where the student groups have the opportunity for a pre-show performance, and tour groups, church groups, family and military reunions can experience the Smokies' #1 show. At Country Tonight, all groups receive VIP treatment. It's the songs you know and love and comedy your whole group will enjoy. The Country Tonight Theater, where the mountains meet the music. And no trip to the Smoky Mountain area is complete without a stop to see the Country Tonight show, located on the Parkway in Pigeon Forge. It's the must.
That's fun. That was a bit on our Pigeon Forge Spectacular. You can still earn double points on this if you book by July 18th. And did anybody have any questions or comments they'd like to ask or add before we move along?
Sam, this is
Yes.
Jessie. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Jessie.
Hi, good morning. Good morning. And I'm the newest tour director with Anderson, and I've been enjoying this program so much. And the description of what is going to happen in Nashville with the birthday bash and then at Pigeon Forge, they're just marvelous tours, marvelous tours. Then Pigeon Forge, the variety of shows is amazing, just amazing, and including a lot of shows right there at Dollywood. And I would encourage anyone who goes to Dollywood to try to pick up a loaf of their cinnamon bread, because it is really, really yummy. It's as you're going up, I think it's called the canyon or the valley. It's on the left-hand side. It's near the back porch area where they have the reproduction of Dolly's childhood home, which is something really to be seen and not be missed. And there's also at Dollywood, there's one of her shows that has several of her family members in it. And it's just fascinating to to watch them perform and listen to their stories. And so I thought I'd just add that, Sam. Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well,
Keep that in
thank you.
mind, guys. To remember the cinnamon bread at Dollywood.
Yes, it's so yummy. Okay, thanks, Sam.
No, thank you very much, Jessie. And some of you, I'm
Um,
not sure if you've been introduced to Jessie yet, but she is our newest team member. She's been out on the road with us and doing a fantastic job. So looking forward to all of you getting to travel with Jessie with us.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it as well. Okay.
And
Bye-bye.
then
Okay.
we're good.
I'll mute myself again. Okay.
You're good. Feel free to hop in anytime. We're going to head on over to New England Fall Foliage next. This will be September 21st through the 28th. And day one is a travel day. Day two, we kick off with a tour of Tanglewood in Lenox, Massachusetts.
In 80 years, Tanglewood has grown in size and scope. When the symphony is not in residence, popular artists from James Taylor to Roger Daltrey and Andy Grammer populate the concert stage.
It takes a couple thousand people to really operate Tanglewood through the course of an entire summer.
520 acres, 350,000 visitors. Tanglewood is as vital to the Berkshires as the Berkshires are to Tanglewood.
In Boston, we have an incredibly devoted audience, but here it's a lifestyle. There are people that just wander the grounds every day just because they want to be around music, and the gestalt of music and nature is absolutely compelling here.
The youngest members of the Tanglewood family are in the Days in the Arts program. Director Claire Carr.
We bring together 50 students from urban, suburban, and rural communities each week for 8 weeks to be immersed in the arts. They range in age from 10 years old to 13 years old.
So every day is different. Every day we go to a different museum and all that kind of stuff, so it was nice.
What began 50 years ago as a day trip to the country for inner city children has grown statewide.
And through the years, we were able to receive grants to start to integrate communities so that a 12-year-old that grows up in Boston will get to meet a 12-year-old that lives somewhere else in the state. And we use the arts to help them build that community while they're here.
That is wonderful. We will have some free time in the quaint town of Stockbridge, Massachusetts, often referred to as Small Town America. You'll see in the video here just how cute the town is. There are many restaurant options so you can fuel up before we head on over to the Norman Rockwell Museum.
Stockbridge is a town in the Berkshires in western Massachusetts. It is a year-round resort area with a population of approximately 2,000 people. Stockbridge was first settled by English missionaries in 1734. With the arrival of the railroad in 1850, Stockbridge developed as a summer resort for the wealthy of Boston and other major cities. Many large houses called Berkshire cottages were built in the area.
All right, and then just a quick look here at the Norman Rockwell Museum. Day 3 will begin with a guided tour of Newport, Rhode Island. We'll get to see the colonial Newport, 10-mile Ocean Drive, the Bellevue Museum area, and toured the Breakers Mansion. This right here is the Breakers Mansion. This was built as a summer home for Cornelius Vanderbilt. The original structure burned down in 1892. When he rebuilt the mansion, he insisted that it had to be fireproof. Fireproof. So this is actually made out of steel. Does anybody know why it's called the Breakers? I learned this recently. Nobody, or you don't want to share?
I was wondering, does it have something to do with the waterfront?
Yes, very good. I had no idea, but so I was surprised when I looked that up. But it is because of the way the Atlantic Ocean would break over the rocks on the ocean front of the property. So that's why they called that Breakers Mansion. The waves breaking. Thanks, Jesse.
Sure. Yeah.
We will start off day 4 with a visit to the Faneuil Hall Marketplace in Boston, Massachusetts. This is a historic shopping center with many food options. Here's a look at that. Just see a bit here.
Things to do at Faneuil Hall. Are you planning a Boston vacation? If so, definitely add Faneuil Hall to your list of places to go to. What sets Faneuil Hall apart from the other Freedom Trail sites is that there's a lot going on at Faneuil Hall. What we call Faneuil Hall is actually comprised of several buildings including Quincy Market, North Market, South Market, and Faneuil Hall. It's really a big town square-like plaza that is always bustling with activities. Here are 5 things to do at Faneuil Hall. Number 1, eat at Faneuil Hall's Quincy Market. A visit to Faneuil Hall for a snack, lunch, or dinner is a must if you're traveling Boston's Freedom Trail. Quincy Market is the largest food hall in New England. There are 30 international food vendors at Quincy Market. You can get traditional New England foods such as New England clam chowder, lobster rolls, and fresh oysters. I love that you can get New England clam chowder.
All right, and so that was just a peek at that. Getting me ready for lunch now. We are headed off for a guided tour of Boston. We'll see the Old North Church, Boston Beacon Hill, Back Bay, and more. We'll drive along Paul Revere's route, the Battle Road to Lexington, and visit the Battle Green. We have a yummy dinner planned for you tonight before we check into our hotel. Day 5 begins with a ride on the in-town trolley, the best way to see Kennebunkport. Here is a look into that.
If you're new to town and you're looking for a way to get the lay of the land, the in-town trolley is definitely the way to go. Hey, how are you?
Great,
Nice
I'm
to see
Tom.
you.
I'll be your tour guide
All right,
today.
well, lead on.
It's almost time to depart. Let's go.
All right, sounds good.
So we're going to depart here. We're leaving the historic village. We do private tours, we do weddings, we do tours of all types. I like a full bus of people for a tour. It's just so much fun. Now, when you purchase fare for the in-town trolley, you also purchase fare for the entire day. And throughout the tour, there are several different places where we'll stop. You can get out and visit that site, and we will not forget to pick you up on the return trip. Yes, as we cruise by Walker Point, the summer residence of George Herbert Walker Bush. You know, it's interesting the different comments we get. As I have different locals who I suggest, geez, come on down and take a tour, take a trolley tour of Kennebunkport and Kennebunkport Beach. Oh, I've lived here all my life. There's nothing you can teach me. But it's amazing, the locals that do come for a trolley tour, when they finish, say, I had no idea about that, and I've learned so much about the history and the artists and the different people and the different places. So we're very happy to share that experience with even the locals.
And of course, we have to see the famous Nubble Lighthouse, one of the most photographed lighthouses in the world. We will have a tasty New England dinner for you tonight before we check into our hotel. Day 6 starts scenic at Franconia Notch State Park. In the video I'm about to play, she will show you the visitor center where we will stop and have some lunch on own. You can see how absolutely gorgeous this gorge is.
exploring one of Mother Nature's most spectacular natural wonders. From the Visitor Center, follow the Flume Path, cross the Pemigewasset River on the flume-covered bridge, and walk along the rushing waters of the Flume Brook, where a large outcropping is known as Table Rock. Further upstream, the flume gradually takes shape, as rock walls converge and a cool mist fills the canyon. From here, the natural gorge extends 800 feet and becomes as narrow as 12 feet wide. A wooden boardwalk threads the gorge and the granite walls rise around you in sheer perpendicular to a height of 90 feet. Suspended above Flume Brook, the boardwalk also allows you to peer closely into the clear mountain stream below, as well as examine the flowers and ferns nestled in the gorge walls. At the top is a close view of Avalanche Falls, cascading down from the brink of a cliff. The 45-foot waterfall creates dashing spray and sweeps across the boardwalk before entering the gorge below.
That really is an incredible sight there. We will ride the Cannon Mountain Tramway seen here. This is North America's first aerial tramway. On a clear day, you can see 4 states and Canada from this 4,080-foot summit. Fingers crossed for good weather. We'll learn how to make maple syrup from folks with 200 years of experience at the Morse Sugar Farmhouse seen here. We'll enjoy one of their famous maple creamies, just not too many yet, as we have another tasty meal planned for you tonight. Here is the Lake Champlain Ferry. What a better way to start your day than on the water. We take the ferry from Charlotte, Vermont to Essex, New York, with spectacular views of the Adirondack and Green Mountains. And the bus actually meets us on the other side. This afternoon, you have the option of visiting the Whiteface Lake Placid Olympic Center, or heading into the village of Lake Placid for shopping and lunch on own. So here you can see that is the Olympic Center. This is their ski jump, and then this is the village of Lake Placid. On our final day, we stop in the quaint town of East Aurora, New York, known as home to Hallmark movies such as A Royal Christmas on Ice, A Prince Christmas, and A Royal Christmas Engagement. So they are very festive. We drop off at the historic Biddler's 5 and 10 right in the center of town, so you can explore and grab a bite to eat. Here's a bit on East Aurora. If you've not been there, it is a very cute little town. And I think it's actually called Biddler's 5 and Dime. I'm not sure why I said 5 and 10. I was looking into that, kind of recently, and I found that they are in their 3rd generation. It's been family owned and operated for quite a long time. So that's always very cool. I like to see that, and I'd love to give us family operation a visit because, they do a great job there. That was a touch on our New England Fall Foliage, a Staple Anderson tour. This goes every year, and it is just a great time. Reservations made by July 23rd will still qualify for double loyalty points. Does anybody have any questions on our New England Fall Foliage? Okay. Here are the tours and dates we discussed one more time. We have our Birthday Bash, the Pigeon Forge Spectacular, and the New England Fall Foliage. This will all go in September.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Yes, hi.
Uh, on the fall foliage, how are we looking as far as if that we have the number of people
We
required?
do. Yes.
All right, cool.
Yes,
That's what I was
that is
concerned about.
actually all
About
three of these tours.
a month ago we didn't when I called, and I was just curious.
Okay, awesome. Are you already signed up?
I'm already signed up. Been signed up for a while.
Oh, great. Okay, well, that's exciting. We're looking forward to traveling with you, and we do have enough people on board, so it's a definite go. It'll be a good time.
All right. Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.
And I
And
missed. I came in late. Are you Victoria by chance? I don't know who.
oh no, Victoria's
been
downstairs. My name's Sam.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was working with Victoria on it. Thank you very much.
Of course, I'll tell Victoria you said hi.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And then here, just wanted to let you know that we do have gift certificates. So you can purchase these online by phone or stop in to see us. We'd love to have some visitors. And I just wanted to thank you all who joined us today. Your time is so appreciated, and we hope to spend some more time with you out on the road. And I have to bring Miss Maisie to say goodbye with me. She loves our visitors, and I know she will love to see you stop by. She is a great pup. Definitely keeps our office morals up. So stop in and see us. We'd love to see you, and we hope to hear from you. Thank you again for your time, and I hope you all just have a great day. Looks like we're having kind of a stormy weather out there, so hopefully that clears up soon. Thank you guys again. Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.